It's now time for member statements. Member for Scarborough Southwest.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, on Tuesday afternoon, I was visited by two of my constituents, brothers from Scarborough Southwest. They came to Queen's Park to share with me their very recent and tragic ordeal of losing their father. After being admitted to Scarborough Rouge Valley Hospital in June, the struggle this family went through trying to navigate our under-resourced and overburdened healthcare system was nothing short of a nightmare, ending with the death of their father in September. And this family is not alone. I know my colleagues across the aisle hear stories like this from their own constituents often. Families being told that hospitals are not allowed to transfer patients, that there isn't enough time to see the right specialist, that there is no beds available. I am deeply troubled that this government has cut back on the planned funding so critically needed for our hospitals, while at the same time telling public that they are increasing funding. This is a cut, plain and simple, coming at the worst of times. This puts families in peril and unfair pressure on the doctors, nurses, and support staff. I know and believe that this is not because our nurses, doctors, and hospital staff do not want to help, but we have burdened them with so much responsibility of giving the best care possible, but tied their hands with less and less resources. Scarborough Rouge Valley is the third largest hospital in Ontario, and yet they received zero funding, provincial infrastructure funding, over the last 6 years. During this time, the population of Scarborough increased significantly. This is a hospital that includes a large number of low-income communities and has been operating nearly double their capacity. So I implore the Minister and the Premier to start taking the health and well-being of the communities in Scarborough, like those across the province, with the compassion and urgency needed. Thank you very much.